Hello, my name is Deborah Valerie, and I am the creator of 60 Plus Black Women Expats Facebook group, private Facebook group that focuses on those Black American females who have already moved abroad, either permanently or seasonally or traveling. We're different from the other groups in that we're not focused on employment. We're focused on the things that retired people focus on, and that is excellent health care and great retirement benefits that certain countries offer in terms of discount airfare, uh, getting your the retail tax returned to you as a deposit in a bank account, kind of creating a savings account for their seniors, which I think is just fabulous, uh, and just all sorts of other discounts. And those who follow know that I, January 11th, moved to Manta, Ecuador, and immediately started to pursue getting my temporary retirement visa. And I accomplished that feat on the 15th of May. I got my temporary residency retirement visa, and today, I received my cedula, which is the equivalent of a Social Security card here, which is what you show anytime you're doing like a financial transaction and they ask you for your VAT ID or whatever, and that 12% retail tax actually gets deposited in an account for you. So this country is helping seniors save money. The money that you spend, some of it comes back to you. I have a wonderful primary care doctor that makes house visits, internal medicine. We're not talking nurse practitioner. We're talking internal medicine doctor that makes house visits for $60. Not $60 deductible, but $60 period, paid in full. And I have a friend of mine came and had to have her knee is in very bad condition, and we actually saw the surgeon, yes, surgeon, at the hospital, got the proper injections to avoid any type of knee surgery and help rebuild cartilage. That also was $60. And while we sat in the waiting room, as God would have it, the people waiting in front of us spoke English so we could understand and overhear what they were saying. And they were from Germany, Canada, and the US, and they were singing this doctor's praises. They were actually had done medical tourism where you fly into the country with the purpose of getting that type of treatment. From what we could overhear, we think one had surgery, one was able to prevent surgery, but all of them were singing the praises of how well they felt and their mobility. But there's a whole nother video, long video on that. And I'm getting assistance, so hopefully those videos will appear because so much has happened since I've uploaded one. It's been weeks, and we've had the first meetup was a fantastic success of 60 plus Black women expats meetup. We joined with Charlotte Van Horn's group in Panama for Panama relocation tours, and it was fantastic. It wasn't just let's get together, say hi, and eat out and party. No, we got introduced to the things you would want to know if you were relocating anywhere. We got introduced to the prominent real estate people. They were at the reception, to attorneys, immigration attorney, to the doctor, the medical system, all that on our very first night. And then we headed out early the next morning and to see different sites, and at each site there was entertainment, for us, and shopping for us, and beaches for us, and just everything, and tours of actual rental and places where people could purchase. So it was not only a meetup for us to finally get together, and I got to meet 16 wonderful women in 60 plus Black Women Expat Group. And and especially my wonderful moderator Debbie Cotton was there. It was just so nice to finally match faces with the names and the pictures on in the group, and see people face to face, and have meals with them, and ride in a beautiful tour bus, and just be thoroughly educated and entertained, and just taken very good care of in terms of all the logistics, and being picked up from the airport, and just being taken care of until we're literally dropped off at the airport. But again, I regress. Today is my celebration of being a temporary resident of Ecuador, and in 2 years I can apply for permanent residency. And there are very few restrictions. I can leave the country as long as I'm not gone over 90 days. I'm in no jeopardy of having to start anything over. It wasn't a cakewalk. On my part, there were some things I had left out, but all in all, because I was introduced to the best attorney, I think, thanks to Jewel, who is the admin for the local group African American Expats in Ecuador Part 2. She is the in the know person, and introduced me to the insurance person, the insurance broker, to the immigration or visa attorney, who is absolutely wonderful, and actually found my apartment and everything. So when you talk about soft landing for someone to pick up and move abroad, and then get here and get all those type of resources just introduced to you, and then actually have a reception where you get to meet the Black expat community and create relationships, and start to have game and be participant in game night and aerobics. I told people I felt like I was in college at the student union again, where everybody gathered and just had fun, played cards or whatever. And that's the type of we shared carnival together at the beaches. We've taken local tours. It has just been a wonderful experience, not to mention the weather is always gorgeous. It's always 80 degrees. It doesn't vary very much. It's usually 82 to 86 or 78, but it feels like 84, or it feels like 90. But that ocean breeze is always such a relief. But again, I am celebrating today having my residency visa and my cedula, which is the equivalent, which is the card I show to get all the wonderful discounts. And it seems like a long time, but it really wasn't when you think about I landed here January 11th with incomplete paperwork that had to come from the U.S. And that was the biggest holdup right there. So I am at the point now where I can coach people through what it takes if they're interested in finding out what it takes, what it took for me to get my residency, and who my resources were, and what all I've learned. And I will be posting those videos. I'm not even going to promise when, because I've said, oh, I'll do it this week, and sometimes I don't. But I'm posting today, taking it one day at a time. And I'm just thoroughly happy, love my community, love my neighborhood and my neighbors, and all the things that just make Manta the right place for me. So I wanted to celebrate that with you guys before I take my evening nap. And just say, yeah, if you're interested, if you are approaching retirement, and you, for the first time, decided that you might want to live somewhere else outside the U.S. or spend significant time or just have the option of having dual residency in more than one country. I am always going to be a U.S. citizen. I'm very proud of that. That blue passport is powerful. It gets you into the countries for the 90 days, 180 days, depending on the country, so that you can see if it's a good fit for you. So I'm very proud American, and very proud to be a resident, a temporary resident here, retirement visa here in Manta, Ecuador. And just wanted to share that with you. It's only 10 minutes, so I hope you watch to the end. Uh, and and please subscribe. I do need you to subscribe and like and comment. And because now I have completed our first ever meetup in Panama, which was took a lot of attention, as well as navigate getting the necessary paperwork for my residency. Those two major things are out the way. So now I can focus on putting out the information that I have gathered on this YouTube channel. And you will only get a notification if you subscribe and hit that notification button. So that's very important. And if you're a African American female and you want hand-holding, hands-on, first-hand information, then you can join the private Facebook group. It is women only, but you don't have to be 60. You don't have, we have people in their 40s and we have people in their 80s literally in there. So we have the VIPs that know everything and everybody, and we have the newbies who are just getting started and asking questions in a place that they feel safe, because they know no question is a silly question or embarrassing question. We're all dealing with at this age, we're dealing with quite similar needs, and that's why this group was created. And we recently hit over 3,000 plus membership in the 60 plus Black Women Expect group. So I have so many things to celebrate, and I wanted to share that with you guys, with the YouTube followers and the subscribers. And to join the YouTube channel, you don't have to be female and you don't have to be over 60. You're just seeking information. That's Tyson. He usually I can also tell you how to travel with a service dog. He's better than, I have a doorbell, but he's better than a doorbell. So that means someone's in the hallway at my beautiful ocean view apartment. So it's been a long day. Until next time. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Put yourself first. Don't wait to start living your dreams.